Hello, this is Chetan from Probotiz Group, and my today's topic is transmission line. And these are the following topics which I am going to cover: introduction to transmission line, fundamentals of transmission line, antennas, function of antennas, and its parameter and different types of antennas. In an electronic system, the delivery of power requires the connection of two wires between the source and load. At low frequencies, power is considered to be delivered to the load through the wire. In the microwave frequency region, power is considered to be in electric and magnetic fields that are guided from place to place by some physical structures that will guide an electromagnetic wave place to place is called a transmission line. Fundamentals, that is, there are two main topics in transmission line, that is wire communication, direct link, and wireless communication, that is no direct link through RF transmission in free space. Today we are going to discuss wireless communication in detail, and my topic is, which I am going to tell you, is antenna. The antenna. What is meant by antenna? The antenna is the device that acts as interface between the transmitter and free space and between free space and receiver. Function of antenna. The antenna converts the transmitter RF power into electromagnetic signals. Fundamentals of antenna. For radio purposes, the word area or radiator is also used as an alternative for antenna, but the later on, antenna is more usual term in the United States of America. An antenna is an interface between the transmitter and free space while transmitting the signal, and between the free space and receiver while receiving the signal. Transmission line. A transmission line is a two-wire conducting cable that connects the transmitter to the antenna or the antenna to the receiver. Before studying types of antenna, we must know about the effective resistance of antenna, their polarization, and the degree to which they concentrate their radiation. Now, parameters of antenna. Radiation pattern. A graph or diagram which tells us about the manner in which an antenna radiates more power in different directions is known as the radiation pattern. Second one, antenna gain. Divided in three types: directive gain, directivity, and power gain. Directive gain. It is defined as the power density radiated in a particular direction to the power density radiated by isotropic antenna in same direction. Directivity. Maximum directive gain. Antenna resistance. Radiation resistance is the ratio of the power radiated by the antenna to the square of current at the feed point, where R is equal to Pt upon I square. And fourth is polarization. Polarization is defined as the direction of the electric vector in the electromagnetic wave radiated by the transmitting antenna. Now, antennas are classified as resonant antennas and non-resonant antennas. Resonant antennas. Resonant antennas are opened out transmission line, that is, they are open circuited at one end. They have resonant length. A resonant antenna corresponds to resonant transmission line. The voltages and current will not be in phase. The half-wave antenna has distributed capacitance and inductance and acts like a resonant circuit. The length of the antenna can be calculated as L is equal to velocity upon F. Non-resonant antenna. Non-resonant antennas are the antennas in which the source is matched with load. A non-resonant antenna is like a properly terminated transmission line which produces no standing wave. Demerits of non-resonant antenna: low gain, low efficiency, occupy more space. Now we will discuss different types of antenna. Dipole antenna. An antenna is some form of electrical conductor. It may be a length of wire, a metal rod, or a piece of tubing. Many different sizes and shapes are also used, and it is classified in half-wave dipole antenna and folded dipole antenna. Half-wave dipole antenna. Half-wave dipole is a resonant antenna. A resonant antenna corresponds to resonant transmission line. Half-wave dipole antenna corresponds to a resonant transmission line that is X at half-wave length lambda upon 2, long and open circuited at one end. Folded dipole antenna. The folded dipole is a single antenna, but it consists of two elements. The first element is fed directly, while the second is coupled inductively at the ends. If the elements of unequal diameters are used, transformation ratios from 1.5 to 25 are practicable, and if the greater ratios are required, more arms can be used. Loop antenna. A loop antenna is a single turn coil carrying RF current. The dimensions of the coil are much smaller than wavelength. Current flowing through the coil is assumed to be in phase, so that when current flows through the loop formed by coil, a magnetic field is generated everywhere perpendicular to the loop. Ferrite loop antenna. Loops are sometimes provided with several turns and also with ferrite cores. Ferrite core antenna is made up of ferromagnetic material which increases the effective diameter of the loop. Telescopic antenna. It is also known as grounded vertical antenna or Marconi antenna. Telescopic antenna is made up of most poles or rod which forms the main radiating conductor. Yagi-Uda antenna. Yagi-Uda antennas are the most high-gain antennas and are known after the names of Professor S. Uda and Professor H. Yagi. It is an array consisting of the main driven element called folded dipole, the parasitic element called reflector and director. Microwave antenna. Transmitting and receiving antennas designed for use in the ultra high frequency, that is from 0.3 to 3 GHz, and microwave, that is 1 from 100 GHz, are known as microwave antenna. These are several microwave applications such as radar direction finding and measuring field microwave communication links. Microwave antenna is divided into two types: dish antenna and horn antenna. Dish antenna, which uses simple reflection principle, just as a mirror can reflect light and a curved mirror can reflect and focus light at a single point. The dish reflects and focuses the radio waves, which is called as dish antenna. Horn antenna. Horn antenna is basically a waveguide terminated by a horn. Waveguide is a hollow metallic pipe used to carry electromagnetic waves at microwave frequency. It is called as microwave antenna. This is the short topic of antenna which can be covered by studying different types of antenna. Thank you.